Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty wild, the Artificial Intelligence Wrestling Alliance, A.I.W.A.
Yeah, A.I.W.A. And it's virtual wrestling multiverse. It's this whole concept where, dream matches can actually happen.
Exactly. Matches we've only ever imagined, brought to life using, advanced AI. It's fascinating stuff.
What grabs you immediately is seeing these clashes, right? The ones that real life, contracts, promotions, whatever, always got in the way of.
Totally. It lets you explore all those hypotheticals. And speaking of hypotheticals becoming, virtual reality, A.I.W.A. just dropped a huge one. Kenny Omega versus CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. That's the headline match.
And get this, it's happening on Raw. Apparently streaming now on Netflix, which is its own whole thing.
Definitely a statement. But the really interesting part for anyone who follows wrestling closely is the backstory.
You mean their time in AEW?
Exactly. That wasn't just kayfabe, right? There was real friction there, real tension behind the scenes. It got pretty messy.
Yeah, famously so. Unresolved stuff. So this A.I.W.A. match, it's not starting from zero, is it?
Not at all. That's the key. The AI isn't just creating two generic wrestlers, it's processing their history. Years of matches, promos, interviews.
And that animosity you mentioned, the real world heat.
Absolutely. All that data is presumably part of the input. The algorithm knows about the brawl out incident, the interviews, everything.
Okay, wow. So when these two guys step into this AI ring, what are we actually watching? Is it just like a simulation of what might have happened in AEW?
It's more complex than that, I think. It uses their known styles, their movesets, and that history of conflict as the sort of baseline.
Right.
But then it introduces randomness, or maybe calculated unpredictability based on countless other match outcomes it's learned.
So it's like exploring a different timeline, a branch of the wrestling multiverse where their story took a different turn.
That's a good way to put it, yeah. The AI can generate scenarios, spots, even finishes based on probabilities, patterns it's picked up from analyzing decades of wrestling.
So we're not just watching old clips cut together and thinking, what if?
Yeah.
This is something else.
Definitely something else. The big difference is how dynamic it is. It's reactive.
Reactive how?
Well, the AI isn't just playing out a fixed script someone wrote. It's constantly adapting based on the virtual actions, the simulated choices Omega and Punk make in this specific match.
Huh. So it could lead to moments or even results that, a human booker wouldn't even think of.
Potentially, yeah. Or maybe outcomes that seem unlikely based on their past, but the AI calculates a probability for it. We're seeing their wrestling DNA, you could say, but expressed in potentially new ways.
That's really interesting. It's like taking all the known ingredients of this legendary, if controversial, feud,
right,
and letting this intelligence system, this AI, just remix it all, see what happens.
Exactly. So this Omega versus Punk virtual match, it's more than just a cool spectacle. It's kind of a unique experiment.
An experiment in wrestling storytelling, almost.
Yeah, or maybe in understanding rivalries. It lets us look at the core dynamics between them in this controlled yet unpredictable space.
What stays the same? What changes when you take away the real-world limits, the human decisions?
What are the constants in their conflict, and what totally new, surprising things bubble up when AI is driving?
So, for you listening, when you check out this AI-driven match, think of it as more than just entertainment. It's a window into, countless wrestling what-ifs.
It really is a glimpse of the potential.
And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? How does adding AI like this change how we even think about sports rivalries? How about these dream matches we always talk about?
That's the big question, I think. Where does this technology go, and how does it reshape things?
And what other matches would you want to see A.I.W.A. tackle? Which legendary pairings with all their own messy histories deserve this kind of deep dive in the virtual wrestling multiverse? That's something to chew on.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
And reversed it. Locking up with the collar and elbow. Trying to make the switch out here, and does quickly to a side headlock. Devastating knee strike. And now he's going to the top rope. From the top. You gotta be kidding me!
I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss.
Hardy's taking on some damage. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Pin shoulders her down. But is it enough? Manages to escape before the 3 count.
He thought he had it. Oh. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Leg trapped. Look at the heel hook stretch. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk is stifling the opposition now.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. Just going all out with every blow.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Check out the springboard. Oh, my goodness. An experienced and savvy veteran like C. Cover.
Shoulders are down.
No, he kicks out.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but still anybody's fight. The Anaconda Vice is cinched by CM Punk.
Solid grip on this hold.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Dios mío.
Ruling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Punk has that look. Gonna try to end it.
CM Punk. Uh-oh.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Drop right across the neck.
And now Punk is being measured.
Electric chair.
And the line for Punk. 2. I thought that was it, but the resilient CM Punk refused to stay down.
And strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
This is how you do it. Going after those areas where Punk has suffered injuries in the past, making the veteran pay the price for his lengthy career.
Out of the situation for CM Punk.
He's got the victory! These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Here is your winner, Kenny Omega!
A defeated CM Punk here.
A blow to Punk's ego for sure, but he's never stayed down or out for long, though.